Modern women can't believe it, but more and more men are finding peace, freedom, and real happiness on their own. The reactions to this are priceless, so stick around to see why some guys say they'll never go back.
So today was giving bare him up. Good morning, good morning. I didn't reply with an emoji because, like, why would I?
Yeah.
Why?
How are we feeling? I called him. He doesn't pick up. I say, call me.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's crazy how much some people read in between the lines and overcomplicate what we say.
Goes, hold up, baby girl. Talking to my man. He's telling me something. I'm like, okay, very dry. 11:58. He responds 1:38. Was a long combo. I didn't want to respond.
Still
right
doesn't
away.
call you back.
Still doesn't call me back.
Okay.
Come on, man.
So then I call me.
When we don't answer calls, don't take it personally. It's most likely something related to work, or we're actually busy.
Let's call me. And then like, you never call me back. It's so annoying. 2:44. Responds at 8:20. I legit still hasn't called me.
You serious?
The fact that she's got her friends in there is the issue because they might make things far worse.
You guys, what are you doing? What am I doing right now?
Nothing. You're not responding.
No.
It's done.
No, let's respond something mean.
No.
What am I doing right now?
Not you.
We're analyzing.
Bro, I'm out, man.
Nothing beats the peace and quiet of the single life. Men would never sit down with their friends and analyze texts and try to interpret stuff that was never written.
Why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now? See, shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women. The masculinity on earth has diminished drastically that guys don't even come up to you anymore. They'll just stare at you from a distance.
You're goddamn right.
As a woman who's trying to embody her feminine energy, you're not going to catch me going up to the guy. You're just not. We can just stare at each other. See, shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women because guys don't do that anymore.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
If God were to guarantee that your 20th person would be the love of your life, you would be so happy to be rejected by all 19.
That is unstable if you ask me. It's not about being confident or insecure or even rejection. We are worried about it working and being stuck in a miserable relationship.
So why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now?
We do not care.
We don't chase. We signal like, you can come up to me now.
But that's simply not possible.
But all men do is just look at you now.
Unless you say it to our face, there is no way for us to know for sure because we are not mind readers.
And of course, like if the woman is interested, she's going to keep looking your way too. But it just like stays like that. Nothing ever happens. Because men don't walk up to women anymore. Or they're just tired of being rejected. But it's like if God were to tell you that you're going to go through 20 rejections before you get to your yes, and that's going to be the love of your life, you guys would be so happy to go through all 20 because you were just so closer to the love of your life.
I don't think so.
It's not about rejection, trust me. It's about men not caring and wanting to be alone with no drama.
You guys, so I'm at the gym. You know what? Go up to her. Go up to the girl that you think is cute because most likely she likes you too.
No! No!
And she's waiting for you to go up to her. So do this.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, so I be seeing a lot of women saying nowadays, like, men don't really chase women like they used to. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Men not like they used to be. And it's like, nowadays, a lot of women ain't nothing to chase.
And we're gone.
Back in our grandma day and back in the day when women were provided for and when women were taken care of, a man actually had to put in a certain kind of work.
Because there was a certain kind of reward, but now that's almost gone.
To get certain benefits from women. They had to marry a woman to have a baby with her. They had to marry her to get her in the house cooking and cleaning. Nowadays, women give a man everything for the bare minimum. Like, these men had to go to the strip clubs to see a girl undressed. Nowadays, women just do it for free.
Jesus Christ.
It's all part of the problem.
If you keep giving someone food, they will never work to afford that since you give them the reward with no effort.
Like, men change because women change. Like, y'all not like y'all was back in the day at all.
Are you dressed like this for yourself, or is it because you want guys to hit on you?
For myself and for guys to hit on me, because it is a loaded question, but it's both, because I dress like this because it makes me feel good and I feel like I look good for me.
I don't think so.
And I want to look good for,
I doubt anyone would feel good about this deep inside.
to get a guy's attention. Sure, why not? Who
Is
doesn't
that-
like attention?
Is that also why you got your pierced?
I got my pierced because this is America.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
The perfect example of everyone doing it.
Well, why are you covering them up? No, like I put you on the spot. You come out here with your tummy out, your pierced. Then he's just gonna see it.
Is your pierced?
You want to find out?
Maybe.
How much do you think you could handle?
What's your age?
18.
When it comes on to marriage in modern day, do you think it benefits men or women more?
I think it definitely benefits women more, especially nowadays, because a lot of these men are not signing prenups.
Come on, guys. A prenup is essential in this day and age. Why would you risk losing your home?
And these women are taking money from them.
It's an evil world we live in.
So I think that the first thing you should do as a man is definitely sign a prenup, especially if you have and you are the breadwinner, which it should normally be.
Do you think relationships can work with the woman earning more than the man?
I don't believe so. Since women are more emotional than men and men are a lot more logical, I believe that the woman is going to kind of hold it against him, especially that I had been in a breadwinning relationship before where I was the breadwinner and it just didn't work out. I didn't like how feminine he was and he just acted like a little girl to me. I feel like I need a man who knows what he's doing. He knows how to keep his money up. He knows how to support the financials so I can do and focus on the things that are my duty, which is the cooking and the cleaning.
Sadly, in this world, a whole lot of people would look down on you if you make less money than them.
What would you suggest a man puts in a prenup if he were to get married?
Make sure that the woman does not have anything, because normally what women do nowadays is that they accuse men, they divorce them, accuse them of such, then they take the children, they take the money, they take the property. So I think that you should just protect all assets, make sure that there's an agreement to terms that you're the one who's going to get all the money.
Yes, yes, yes!
The only way to prevent a divorce is by not rewarding the partner if they leave or cheat.
Tell me why I get so mad when an ugly man approaches me or tries to hit on me. Like, the audacity, like, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
Stop it. Get some help.
To them, peace looks like happiness, and they don't like happiness when they're not around.
It's more like jealousy. When they see you happy without them, it taps on their nerves, and they want to be your only way of happiness.
She's not going to preserve your peace. And I know there's some women in here like, no, I'll preserve my man's peace, and you're a liar. Because think about a time your man was in the room by himself, staring off into the distance, smiling, and you walk past the room. Did you look at him and go, he looks happy. I'm going to leave him by himself. He looks happy. Or did you go, what is he smiling about? It better be me. It better be me.
To the bored ones, there's this thing called hobbies. Look into it, ladies.
21.
Are you single, Phoebe?
Yeah,
Why do you think that is?
because I'm too good. For everyone, honestly.
So you think no man can handle you?
Yeah, they're too intimidated.
Intimidated by you?
Yeah,
Why do you think that is?
just the full package.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Saying, I am perfect for everyone, and I'm the full package translates to I'm selfish and would never improve myself. And if people don't like that, it's not my problem.
You want a boyfriend at some point?
No, I'm fine by myself.
Forever?
I want just me and a car and an apartment.
So you don't believe in marriage?
No, my parents are divorced.
Do you think that affected your judgment about marriage?
Yeah, they hate each other.
Jesus Christ.
This is what I meant by saying it all comes from childhood, and it defines our character for the rest of our lives.
21. Why do typically women don't approach men?
Often we have boyfriends.
If you were single,
Often they're just not your type.
so let's say you're outside, yeah, and you see someone you're attracted to, yeah, would you approach him or you expect him to approach you?
Are you manly and dominant if you approach me?
What if he didn't clock you? What if he's not seen you and you saw him?
Then it's not meant to be.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Then it's not meant to be.
No.
Really?
The reason this won't work is because we don't read minds. So keep it up. We're already on our own way out.
Have you ever approached someone before?
No.
Nah. No.
If a man approaches you, yeah, how would you want him to approach you?
Buy me a drink.
Most men don't even, they can't even get that amount of attention. Most men are, I shouldn't say most, a lot of men, maybe it is most, are invisible to women.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're not getting, a girl's never sliding into their DMs, a girl's never asking them out on a date, a girl's never paying them a compliment, a girl is never going on a date with them, they're not getting cuddles, they're not even getting sex. At least you can, perhaps it's not what women want, but at least you can get that.
This is why we are shocked when we get compliments, and we're confused if it's liking or just kindness, because we're not used to it daily. We learn to not depend on that.
It honestly pains me to see women constantly explaining to men that they would rather be alone than to be in a relationship with them.
Okay, but why?
They don't understand. They don't understand because the cognitive dissonance.
Well, that's an interesting theory.
They can't imagine because they can't do it. They can't be alone. Literally, they ruminate when they're alone. Their mind wanders all over the place. They hate their own company.
I've never heard a man out there complaining about being alone. It's something that never scares us in the slightest.
Well, actually, contrary to those statements, there are actually quite a large number of men that really do choose to remain single because they actually find it to be more peaceful.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on!
Man cannot stand the thought of being alone, so he cannot believe you when you say you're happier alone.
So that was a lie.
They can't do it, so they can't imagine that you can do it. They honestly believe that you're lying.
Why do so many individuals insist on leaving out very crucial words in these types of statements, such as the word some?
Exactly. People should use the word some, or else they'd be making generalizations.
Stop trying to convince them that you're happier alone. We know we are. Just be alone.
I don't think so, sir.
I'm starting to think that a lot of these individuals out there have not really spoken to a wide variety of men. Because like I said, there are already a lot of men out there who have decided that, for many of the same reasons that women do, remaining single is honestly the most peaceful route that they can take.
You're goddamn right.
Can we please normalize men coming up to women again?
Oh, hell no.
I'm so annoyed that the feminist movement and all these like very entitled females now made it like almost basically impossible for a man to never not seem creepy.
Yes!
And I'm just like, here, like, what the heck? If you don't come up to me, I think you're a weak man. And you may not be. You probably aren't, because it'd be impossible for every man to be a weak man.
We really don't care that much if someone negatively thinks about us, because people's opinions don't define reality. We know our worth.
Especially at the gym that I go to. But, damn. The feminists really, really ruined many things. Shame on you, feminists.
Think you could survive without me for a whole month?
Yeah,
Yeah?
for sure.
You think you'd be fine?
1 year.
You could survive.
Minimum.
You could survive with
I
me.
want to test the theory for 1 year.
That's what happens when you ask weird questions. You get weird answers.
I don't want to do 1 month. That's for amateurs. Gotcha. 1 year minimum.
You want to live without me for 1 year?
Yeah.
Starting when?
Today? Tomorrow? I think it'll be really good for both of us. Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Are you for real?
Yes! Hell yeah!
What? You don't think you will enjoy it?
No!
It almost sounds like heaven taking that time off from all the arguments and stress.
Why?
You want to go 1 whole year?
No, I don't want to. I can to show my love. 1 year.
How is that showing your love?
Because you said, can I go 1 month? So I'll do 1 whole year for you to show you Distance makes the heart grow stronger.
Fonder. It's fonder. Distance makes the heart
I don't want you to fonder me. I know it's hard for you to resist 1 year, but you can do it. Have faith in yourself.
Okay.
If you're not ready for hard answers, don't ask hard questions.
I'm somebody who doesn't get approached in public by men, right? And for the longest time, I wondered, why is that? But it just dawns on me. It's because I'm perfect. Oh, I'm too perfect.
That's simply not possible.
Like, just gorgeous and beautiful and all those good things. What do you even say to somebody like me when you see me in public?
Well, I'm out, man.
I'm not surprised why no one approaches. She just showed us why.
Somebody so ethereal and otherworldly. Men probably see me in public and think their schizophrenia is acting up. They're hallucinating.
See this? We want this. We love this. We need this. But this? Yeah, we don't need this.
As a member of the African American community, we would like to humbly decline your offer.
Rejected.
She just disrespected a part of men. And watch how all men from different races support one another.
Since you don't want your own race, maybe the Hispanics will take you instead. So sorry, you have been declined.
Thank you for the referral on that, but the Hispanic community, we're gonna have to pass on that. You could check the Asians though.
As a representative of the Asian community, after careful consideration, unfortunately, we cannot take her. She will also be banned from ever taking out Chinese again. Though, we will offer her up to the Indians.
After a not so thorough examination and as a member of the Indian community, we would also like to humbly deny this offer.
Got him! Got him!
Maybe the Egyptians would be interested.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but there's no way. Gotta pass this one back to the white boys.
No.
This is the definition of a good, respectful humbling. It's just too funny.
I feel like a lot of men think that they are it. They are the prize. They have to get chose. They can make the decisions. It's them.
Well, if they're getting
what we do,
if they're getting chose, then I don't see how their reality tells them that's what it is.
right? But they think that 5 girls, women, whatever, choosing them is they're top. They're him. That's it. But that's not really
The reason why a man would think that, like say 5 beautiful women want him. You know how choosy women are?
yes.
So if 5 choosy women choose on one guy,
then he gotta tell 4 of them, all right, I'm good. I got one.
when a woman's being wined and dined by multiple men at the same time, does she have to pick? Or does she have the right to allow all those men to prove themselves?
She's smiling because she realized she lost the argument fair and square.
Okay.
Would you date a plus-size girl?
Yeah, I would.
Have you dated a plus-size girl?
No.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Smash her past me.
Pass.
Women notice first on men. Now it's Friday, so we're getting ready to go out. No way. No way. Okay, first things first. The very first thing that a woman will realize on a man is their height. I am so sorry to break it to you, but it is their height.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Think about a taller man that you have to look up to.
We also notice the products and chemicals some women choose to put on their faces.
Number 2 is smell. Hygiene, really. It's honestly, if we can smell you before we get to you and you smell bad, if you smell good in that hug, we will remember that scent. But if you smell like immediate ick, red flag.
I can't disagree with this. Hygiene is important, no matter the case.
3, your outfit, your style, what are you wearing? Okay, if you think you have good style, you probably don't. Ask someone in your circle, not your mother. Ask your sister. Ask a girlfriend, someone that isn't attracted to you. Ask them, because I can guarantee you that it's not as good as you think. We need to elevate this look, okay? So we're coming in with Anastasia Soft Glam. And last but not least, your confidence. How you present yourself, your voice, your gestures, everything. Are you holding strong eye contact? Are you putting her in her feminine energy? Okay, because I have a secret for you. Listen, you should be. Okay? She needs to feel safe. She needs to feel little. She needs to feel like you are taking care of her. Okay? That is what a woman wants. Go be the one women notice and go be the one that they look back at.
Relax.
Told all these years, like, you don't need a man, focus on your career, be a boss, babe.
This lady focused all her life on her career, but watch how that turned out.
And then I make it there and I'm like, dude, I just did all that by myself. I have no one to celebrate it with. I have no one to go through the ups and downs with. If I fall on my face, I kind of just have to pick myself back up. I have friends and family, but I feel that having a significant other to grow with and experience life with, I don't know what that feels like because I've been so focused on my career.
It's truly sad to follow money all your life and suddenly come to the realization that you missed out on making a family.
I don't see the point of approaching women or bagging women. There's no point unless you know. The only way you get her is if you already know she's into you.
So what if you're out somewhere and you find an attractive woman? You're not going to go up to her?
There's no point.
Why?
Because they choose. There's absolutely no point of, what do you mean how?
But how do you know you're not chosen if you don't go up to her?
You don't have to go up to her. When a woman wants what she wants, she shows you that she wants it.
Not all women do that.
All y'all looking at the camera, lie and say y'all don't. These women listen, there's dudes that don't gotta do nothing but breathe. Hey, I think you're so handsome. I think you're this. Women will come up to them.
Just a simple compliment is enough, but a lot think just by looking at us it's a hint. But trust me, we don't see it that way. Well guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.